What's going on, crypto fam, and welcome back. All right, we're going to be diving into a theory, right? This is just a theory. This isn't inside information. This wasn't confirmed. This is just a theory. All right, my theory of why I believe Binance will list Terareum. All right, I'm hopping straight into it. You see right here, got everything nice and clean and prepared for everyone, for all of us to dive into. So first off, part one. Okay. So first off, the Terareum top exchange announcement, all right? So on Twitter today, earlier this morning, the official Terareum Twitter account posted that, and they posted this. They said, hi, hashtag Terareum team, new top exchange listing announcement with AMA on Wednesday, 23rd March 2022, all right? And then they gave like the time, for when it's going to happen. It says 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. London, UK time, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. All right, then it says please stay tuned. All right, so that's the first proof of them just announcing a top exchange. All right, the second proof. So this is the second proof. All right, so first off, the AMA. Keep in mind what they said with the AMA, right? So they plan on actually having an AMA for this huge, this top exchange listing that's supposed to happen, right? Now, don't get me wrong. We just got listed on MEXC Global Exchange, which is a top 20 exchange. It's actually ranked number 20, right? Huge exchange, has billions of dollars that circulate through it every day. When they posted that, it was like, yo, another exchange. We got MEXC Global, but it wasn't no AMA. They didn't have an AMA behind it, right? So what I'm trying to say is they're actually going to have an AMA, right? An AMA for this top exchange. So just keep that in your head. They're putting together a whole AMA for people to tune in for this exchange, right? And then on top of that, the CEO, right? The CEO, who was named Milton, right? Milton, he posted this, right? He not only posted this on Twitter, but he pinned this to his Twitter account, right? He says, Terra family is going to love the next exchange that we just signed. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen, all right? So my man not just posted, but he pinned it. He pinned it at the top of his Twitter. Okay, I'm looking at if you guys haven't noticed now, I'm looking at every little single clue and just every little lot of data, and I'm going to tie it all together. Okay. All right. So number three, right? Number three proof, just to kind of knock off, one of the exchanges that we can pretty much say, not to expect that's in the top, exchanges. Off rip, Gate.io is no longer like allowing USA and Canada users to use their, from what I know, at least use their platform with the complete features, right? So when we come down here, it says USA, Canadian, and Japanese users are supported on Gate.io now, but your use of Gate.io services are limited. You may not be able to access services such as lending, margin trading, perpetual contract trading, and the trade of some coins. So off rip, I'm already just excluding Gate.io. I don't see them getting like Gate.io to list us. Not right now with like an AMA and everything, all this stuff going on. And I'm a deep dive to it even further, right? So just the fact that Gate.io is not going to be allowing USA, investors and stuff, I don't think it's Gate.io. So let's cross that out. We're already crossing Gate.io out. All right. So this is part two. All right. This is part two. This is my number 4 proof. All right. The CEO confirmed it's a much bigger exchange than KuCoin. All right. He confirmed this in the Terareum, the official Terareum Telegram. And keep in mind, if anyone plans on going into their Telegram, make sure you go into the official Terareum or any official just chat that's on Telegram. There's a lot of scammers and like people who pretend like they're like developers, or they pretend like they're like Telegram customer support. So make sure if you go on Telegram, make sure you are safe on there, right? Don't sign up or anything. Don't click on any random links. Make sure you go to the official chats or channels, okay? But yeah, back to this. So the CEO, right? Somebody pretty much said, they said, and they were talking to the CEO, right? They said, if Milton says the next exchange is KuCoin, then the fudders will, I'm not sure what they meant. I guess he meant like if he announces that it's an exchange that's not as big, which I feel like KuCoin is still big. He's pretty much saying that people are going to FUD and try to make up, like this KuCoin. It's not like Coinbase or anything. But this is when he came and replied, right? And he said, much bigger, big eye emoji. Okay, so he says the exchange that they plan on having list Terareum soon, right, is much bigger than KuCoin. All right, so, all right, let's move on. So this is part 3. All right, this is part 3. This is my number 5 proof. This, keep in mind, the CEO said much bigger. So let's take a view. Let's take a look at the bigger exchanges than KuCoin. All right. So what we have right here, KuCoin is number 6. All right. So KuCoin is number 6. The CEO of Terareum said it's much bigger than KuCoin. I've already explained that Gate.io is pretty much like they're not going to be really having like investors in the US and Canada and Japan, like, you know, like they're not going to be like a friendly platform for those countries, right? So we're already just marking out KuCoin and we're marking out Gate.io. So that leaves us with Kraken, FTX, Coinbase Exchange, and Binance. All right. Now, if you look at these little green circles I have right here, right? Because he said, keep in mind, he said it's much bigger than KuCoin. When we look at KuCoin has a $1.4 billion volume in the past 24 hours. As far as the volume, KuCoin actually has a bigger volume than Kraken and FTX. So KuCoin is actually, in a sense, kind of bigger in this type of tribute, right? This type of trait. When it comes to like the weekly visits, you know, Coinbase Exchange has, you know, more weekly visits. FTX has more weekly visits. You know, okay, so definitely FTX and Coinbase is above KuCoin, right? And then keep in mind right here, KuCoin actually has way more markets than Kraken, FTX, and Coinbase, right? And then even over here, KuCoin has more coins listed on their website than Kraken and FTX and Coinbase and Binance, which is funny. So just him saying that it's much bigger. He didn't say bigger. If he would have said it's bigger than KuCoin, I could be like, maybe it's Kraken, FTX. Okay. He said much bigger, and just the fact that KuCoin is already like kind of, you know, kind of bigger in a sense of certain things. I'm like, it has to be like one of these 3 or regardless, it's still a top 4, right? So let's move on. Let's keep going. This is part 4, right? This is my part 4, number 6 proof. Okay. So I've also noticed that when you go to the official Terareum Twitter account, right? I noticed that the Terareum official Twitter account only follows exchanges that list Terareum, right? So for example, when it comes to, you know, obviously Uniswap was the first place you can buy Terareum. They don't follow Uniswap, but yeah. So Bitmart was the first actual exchange to list Terareum, right? As you see right here, it's checked off. They're following the Bitmart exchange. All right, the next, CoinTiger was the second, all right, big exchange that listed Terareum, right? Look at CoinTiger. They're following CoinTiger. As you see, following CoinTiger, following Bitmart exchange. And then also keep in mind, my bad. And then don't forget about MEX, sorry. Don't forget about MEXC Global. MEXC Global was actually the third official exchange that listed them. They're also following MEX exchange. Now, let's take a look at, you know, the other exchanges. And there's only 3 exchanges that they're following. If you go on their official Twitter account, they're only following 14 people. The majority of the people they're following are the developers and people part of the team. The rest are the exchanges that list them. The last exchange that you see they're following is Binance and Binance.us, right? So for them to make an announcement that they're going to have an AMA, you know, talking about the top exchange that they're going to be listing, right? That they're going to have, you know, Terareum listed on, and then it's like, bam, Binance. They're not following Coinbase yet. They're not following Crypto.com. They're only following exchanges that are listing Terareum. All right. So they're following Bitmart. All right. They're following CoinTiger, and they're following MEX Global. Right. As you see, all of them right here: green checkmark, green checkmark, green checkmark. All right. So that's part 4. All right. So here's part 5. All right. This is my number 7 proof. All right. And this is for those who doubt, you know, Terareum will be listed on Binance because it's a super new project and it's only 3 weeks old, which usually is the case. Usually the case when the projects are super new, it takes a long time for them to get listed on, you know, big exchanges. But I have the perfect example, and it just really recently happened, right? If you guys are familiar with this project called ApeCoin, right? ApeCoin it's been around, but as far as the past few days, it really just blown up in, you know, the crypto world, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. This is one of the first tokens besides SHIB. I've only seen SHIB do this, right? This is like one of the rarest tokens I've seen where, and I'm gonna read this Twitter message. This is from the ApeCoin official Twitter account. They just launched their token on the 16th of March, 3 days ago. They said for everyone else who wants to ape in, ApeCoin will be available to all and is expected to begin trading on major crypto exchanges ASAP. We'll tweet as that happens. They just launched their token on March 16th, and out of nowhere, I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you literally everything that listed them, right? This is the actual like CoinMarketCap markets as far as listings. So it says ApeCoin right here. They're listed on Binance already. They're listed on Coinbase Exchange. They're listed on Huobi Global. They're listed on Gate.io. They're listed on KuCoin. They're listed on FTX. They're listed on literally like tens and tens of other exchanges. Here's another thing too. The fact that this was like this was synced up and it all just happened, like all these exchanges just started announcing ApeCoin listing at the same time. It lets me know that this is something that was going on behind the scenes for maybe months or maybe years. I don't know. It's no way that they just all, like these top exchanges just all decided to just list this token all at the same time. They've definitely planned on it. And I feel like that's what Terareum is doing. All right. And the reason why I wanted to show this is because I seen a random person, but they posted this in the Terareum official Telegram, and they said, I doubt it would jump from MEXC Global to Binance, thinking they would get top 10 first. So keep in mind, we literally just seen ApeCoin. This coin been on for 3 days, and it's already listed on top 10 exchanges. All right, it's possible. It's probably extremely hard to get through, but it's possible, especially if you're already planning beforehand, behind the scenes and stuff, right? So that's another one. Then we're gonna keep going, and then I came across this post, right? This post from the chief marketing officer of Terareum, right? I seen him post this YouTuber. I don't know who this YouTuber is. I think his name is like Crypto Family. I'm not too sure. I never heard of him. No, I'm just saying. No, but yeah, I was actually like blessed enough and just showed so much love that the CMO Terareum actually posted my recent video I uploaded earlier today, right? And my video, I talk about why I believe, you know, the next top exchange that they're talking about is going to be Binance, right? The title says Terareum new top exchange listing incoming. Why I think it's Binance. And he actually retweeted this, right? He says, check out his, by the way, his name is RD Price. At RD Price, make sure you guys go follow him. My man does not sleep. When it comes to him just, you know, shilling Terareum, my man is 24/7, man. He's like the Terminator right now, the Terareum Terminator, all right? Definitely go follow him on his Twitter. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to miss out on anything. Actually, all the Terareum team members, go follow all their Twitters. I literally just followed all their Twitters. I was already following the majority of them, but there were some that I forgot about, and now I'm just following everybody, right? But yeah, he actually retweeted my video, all right? But don't get me wrong, right? The Terareum CMO shared my video of, you know, of me thinking why, you know, it could be Binance, but he could just be supporting my Terareum videos, all right? This isn't the first time he's actually, you know, shared my video on his Twitter. This is actually the second time I've actually seen it. So I don't want him to get any backlash for this. So I'm gonna just say, you know, he could just be, you know, showing love and supporting my channel because he did this before. He done this before, right? But I'm just saying, you know, it's just like, you know, he did it again. I don't know, man. All right. And then last but not least, all right, this is my conclusion. All right, this is my conclusion over everything we just went over. Okay. And first off, I want to just say, you know, do not take this prediction / you know, theory too serious. All right, these type of like theories and prediction videos are just, I feel like are only fun, right? I feel like these type of videos are only fun when you are already prepared for a wrong outcome, right? Like in my mind, I'm already prepared to, like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it has to be a top 5 exchange regardless, because the CEO said it's a bigger exchange than KuCoin. So I'm happy regardless. So in my brain, like whether it's Binance or not, I'm already prepared to just, you know, celebrate it being a top 5 exchange anyways. All right. And I also want to let you guys know that I have no inside information. You know, and for me, this is just like a brain exercise I like doing. I find it fun, just looking for clues and stuff. And I just like doing this. I like to do this when, researching and just investing in certain cryptos. All right. And then last but not least, I said top 5 exchange is a victory regardless. All right. And I said, I am more than thankful for what the Terareum team has done for us so far. Okay. They literally delivered everything that they promised. And obviously they're doing the best they can for Terareum. All right. Like I said, whether it's Binance, Coinbase, let's go back to the list over here. Yeah, whether it's, because he said it's bigger than KuCoin, right? I'm not expecting this Gate.io, right? I don't think they'll be doing an AMA for Gate.io, all right? Especially when, it's not even much bigger than KuCoin. It's like slightly bigger than KuCoin, okay? So it has to be one of these 4, all right? And like I said, I'm thankful regardless. Like, literally, one of the devs said it best, man. Terareum is in God mode, and it is, man. Like, there's been so far, as long as I've been in this project, there's been no delays. There's been no overhyping. They've been delivering everything that they've been saying. The dev teams are transparent. They're solid. The community is strong. This community is chill. The utility of the token itself, I love it. They plan on having their own exchange. They have token burns, which we're close to, doing our first 1 quadrillion Terareum token burn. Once we reach 10,000 holders, we're already over 8,000 holders. Like this, like, I'm so grateful at this point. It's kind of like, I don't even know what else to say, man. Like, when it comes to talking about Terareum, man, it's like squeezing the sponge. I'm squeezing as much as I can out. It's just, this token is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right. But yes, other than that, like I said before, this is just my theory. Do not get mad or upset at either me or the developers if it's not Binance. I'm literally telling you that this is just a prediction or a theory. All right. This prediction and theory has the same weight as a prediction or theory of, Bigfoot existing. I thought I just saw somebody walk by my window. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so don't take it too serious. All right. But other than that, shout out to the Terareum community, the Terra tribe, and other than that, I'll catch y'all soon. Have a wonderful day. Peace.